Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all the core gamers out there. CAJman777 here with kind of just a small talking video today. I have nothing scripted for this video, so these thoughts are kind of coming off the top of my head right now. But it's something that I wanted to talk about earlier, but I had so many other video projects in the background that I was working on with like scripts that had to be done and stuff that I just did not have time to get this video out and recorded as fast as I'd like to. So obviously, with that being said, at least now I get the opportunity to talk about it while, we have some background footage here for Splatoon 2. But I wanted to talk about Splatoon 3 and what Splatoon 3 means for the future of my channel. Now, as many of you guys know, probably about, I don't know, maybe 8-10 months ago, whenever my last Splatoon video went up on the channel, which I completely forget, like not a stream, but like my last Splatoon video, whenever that went up on the channel, I decided to take a break from making Splatoon content. Now, granted, this break was partially because of a burnout that I, just didn't enjoy making and editing my Splatoon content as much as I used to. So I felt burned out and I wanted to take a break from that. But it was also because, other games came out like, Ninjala and more, and other games came out where Pokemon came out later in the year, and then we had a bunch of other games that I wanted to try playing, like Hades and stuff, which I've just been playing kind of like solo on the side and stuff. So a lot of my time kind of went into other games and maybe seeing if I can make videos with other games, because one of my big goals of last year when I stopped making Splatoon content temporarily was I wanted to branch out a little bit. And as much as that was a cool and ideal opportunity, I don't necessarily think it was the right decision. Granted, I've enjoyed every variety game I've played, but something, a part of me has been wanting to get back into Splatoon and make more Splatoon content, but the hardest thing now with doing that is just the time. The time constraints now are a little rough on me for that. But kind of back to the point here. After that burnout for Splatoon 2, in terms of making content, I was very quiet on Splatoon 2 for a while. The only thing I wasn't quiet on, for those of you who don't know, and Vic knows about this, Vic Villain knows about this, but even when I stopped making Splatoon content, I was still heavily involved in the Splatoon competitive scene. I actually helped run a mid-level tournament known as the Splatoon Amateur Circuit. A lot of people have heard of it. It's for mid to lower level teams to compete and they're like at the cusp of reaching that high level play that they like to see, and it's a similar tournament to Low Inc, which I know a lot of people know. So while I wasn't completely gone from Splatoon 2, I was helping behind the scenes run a lot of competitive events. Even back in October of last year, I helped GSM do Ink for Pink, which was a tournament that was raising money for Breast Cancer Research Foundation. And that tournament raised so much money. And I was so happy to be a part of that and involved with that with, Melissa, Milana, K-Bot, a bunch of people on the competitive side and the commentary side of the Splatoon community that a lot of people know and a lot of people look up to. So I was very blessed to have that opportunity with that. But, all the while, I think part of me, like I said, I think part of me missed being involved in the Splatoon community and missed being involved in Splatoon 2. And granted, I have found great opportunities in branching out recently. As you guys know, I am an ambassador for Gung Ho America, so I do a lot of stuff with Ninjala now. Because of that, it's basically like my second job at this point, and you know what? I enjoy that as well. I've got great opportunities earlier this year. I got to play test Knockout City, which a lot of people were, they really enjoyed, and a lot of people are looking out for the release of basically what is Extreme Dodgeball. So I got to play test that. I got to play test It Takes Two, which is an online specific co-op game, and I did that with Skull, and Skull and I were just laughing the entire time we were playing It Takes Two. It was just a great time. So I had these great opportunities to branch out and do a little bit more variety on the channel and stuff, and I truly have enjoyed that. But I want to go back, and that's the way I see it. I want to go back to Splatoon 3. Now, granted, I feel like me coming back into Splatoon 2 or even Splatoon 3 content now, yeah, is there a little bit of an oversaturation of Splatoon content? I mean, technically, Yes, but no, because it's not like there's a million people doing Splatoon content. It's just, you know, our Splat-tuber group, you know what I mean, or our Nintendo YouTuber group that really is sticking with Splatoon and stuff. And, you know, I do variety streams over on the side on my Twitch with my friends and stuff. So, I mean, if you guys ever want to see more variety gaming, head on over to my Twitch where we play a bunch of stuff, and that's a lot of fun there. But, yeah, I think when it comes to Splatoon 3, I think I'll be going back. Will I make some Splatoon 2 videos before that? I don't know. It really depends on whether time permits. I do have, actually, funny, because I actually have another video to record pretty much tomorrow or directly after this. I just have to finish typing up the script for it. That is another Ninjala video, which I will be working on, but obviously this one has been in the works for like a week. I just didn't have time to finish the script last week because I was working on another Ninjala video last week as well. So I had like multiple videos planned. But in terms of going back to Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3, and even, you know, going back to Splatoon, I miss the community. I really do. I miss the community on, you know, the more casual side, the more fun content creator side. And a lot of my friends are content creators for Splatoon 2 and soon to be Splatoon 3. And I'm very much looking forward to, you know, just hanging out with them again and sharing video ideas with them again. And I think it's gonna be a nice step up. I feel like now, you know, where it stands kind of on my life scenario as well. I think I'm at a point where I can balance, you know, multiple game content. I can still balance my stuff for Gung Ho and Ninjala while still balancing, you know, and granted, I still want to make Ninjala content. I'm not just doing it out of obligation. I love the game, and I want to see that game succeed because, again, the game reminds me a lot of Splatoon. Granted, it has its problems, but, you know, it reminds me a lot of Splatoon, and that's why I've stayed with it as long as I have. But, you know, while I am making content for Ninjala, it's because I enjoy it. It's not because just don't get me wrong, it's not because I'm under obligation to make it. It's because I want to do it. But I think I'm at that point where I feel like I can balance multiple games. Like, I want to do more Ninjala content. I want to do more Splatoon content. There is Knockout City that is coming out that I want to do. There is another game coming out. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head that I'd like to play. And maybe, you know, more variety streaming on my Twitch like I do. Monster Hunter Rise. That's the game I was thinking. How do I forget Monster Hunter Rise? That's a game I want to do videos for, potentially. You know, like with building sets and stuff like that. But, you know, sometimes the thing is with branching out and into this variety content, some of my content, obviously it doesn't do as well. Like, it doesn't strike the algorithm right. It doesn't strike the certain things. And that comes with the territory of being more of a variety streamer. I know I'm not the biggest Monster Hunter person to watch out there. I know there's a bunch of others and stuff like that. And it's kind of the same way when it comes to other games too, right? For, like, you know, we take Splatoon 2 for example. Not the biggest when it comes out to there, but, you know, people understand, hey, he's back, he's making Splatoon content, and that's cool. You know, it all depends, you know, sometimes with connections and how the algorithm strikes. When it comes to Smash stuff, God, my Smash stuff just is awful. That's probably the reason you guys haven't seen the Pyra video yet. I don't even know if we have a date for recording that yet, but it's going to be way too late by the time I think we probably get that out anyway. But yeah, I think we're at that point where I can balance more variety content. I'm very much looking forward to getting back into Splatoon 2, Splatoon 3. The music montages for Splatoon 2 that I was doing, I mean, they were heavily inspired by what Vian did way back then. You know, I added my own flair to it, and granted, I was working on a very crappy laptop at the time, but now I've got this nice desktop computer with a 2080 Ti or RTX in it or something. I forget the actual graphics card I have in my computer. I have to go look back, but it's up there. I mean, it's not a 3000 series, but I have so much nice equipment now to help, you know, make my videos faster and make them more where I want them to be. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just very excited to get back into Splatoon 3 content. So, you know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still going to be heavily involved in the competitive side of Splatoon. SAC is something that is going to be running on and off. So, you know, when SAC seasons aren't going on in the future, and like because a lot of our members for SAC actually work on another tournament as well. So when SAC isn't going on, I will probably be making Splatoon more Splatoon content. When SAC is going on, the content will be less and it'll be more focused around my other games and stuff. But yeah, I'm just excited to kind of get back into it, and I'm, you know, excited to share my thoughts. But the thing is, I'm just, my biggest concern is the community going to be willing to accept it? And the reason I say this is because one of the main reasons I love Splatoon 2, besides being a burnout, is I had a bad experience with another content creator way back. And they kind of like slightly killed my love for the game. Turns out they don't even play it anymore, so I don't know why it's not an excuse for me to go back, but you know, there's that negative gut feeling of can I go back and be myself again? But you know, I think, you know, I'm trying to look on the bright side of this, and I think absolutely, yeah, I think there is reason for me to go back, but I think it's, oh god, allergies. I think it's it's really a matter of when, right? At this point, it's a matter of when. It's a matter of, is the community that I have now willing to accept the fact that I'm going to probably be balancing two major games that I've loved for the past year. Like, two major games that I've loved for the past couple years. Ninjala, Splatoon, Monster Hunter. Like, is the community going to be willing to watch all those videos? Is the community going to be willing to leave feedback on all those videos? And granted, we'll be streaming most of Monster Hunter Rise over on my Twitch again, but there are videos with Monster Hunter Rise I want to do with my friends, just casually. Maybe we'll do another Monster Hunter randomizer. I think that'll be really cool. But the biggest thing in the back of my mind is the community going to be willing to accept and support every video I make on the channel? Because granted, some videos don't do well, and other people just watch your content because it's like, oh, they make this kind of content. If you don't upload a video with this, oh, I'm just not going to watch. And, you know, that comes with the territory of being a content creator a little bit, and that can be tough. It can be tough. But, yeah, I'm just, you know, that's the thought that kind of goes in the back of my mind. And again, this is completely unscripted, so I'm not reading anything off, and this is I'm just kind of spitballing ideas here. But, you know, TLDR, I kind of want to go back to Splatoon and Splatoon 3 and enjoy my time with Ninjala. I'm excited. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm extremely excited for Splatoon 3. That trailer had me hype. If anybody saw my reaction from the direct, I hit my desk and then the biggest smile crossed my face because I wasn't expecting it. Here I am, I'm like, oh, it's Metroid Prime 4. First screenshot goes up. This is not the Metroid art style. But then it was Splatoon, and I'm like, I will accept this. So, you know, I'm excited. I think a lot of people are excited for Splatoon 3. I did my trailer breakdown for Splatoon 3, and I apologize for this video taking so long to come out and get my thoughts out. But, you know, I just wanted to let you guys know this. You know, this is probably what's going to be happening, you know, in the future. I think we're at that point now where I am going to be balancing other games, and I am going to be, you know, still playing Splatoon, and maybe not as heavy as I used to. But I will still be making Splatoon content and Ninjala content and Knockout City. God, that game was fun. I can't wait for that too. Like, I'm gonna be making a lot of content, and it's gonna be this fun, informative content that you guys have been watching on the channel for, like, literally the last 6 months. It's just, these videos I've made, let me tell you something. These videos I've made in the last 6 months, 8 months even, have just, every video I have made the last 6-8 months, they have put a stupid smile on my face watching them back in my editing, and, you know, watching them quickly, because I always do one more rewatch before I upload them to make sure, you know, I got all my edits in. Like, just watching the videos and watching these stupid little edits I put in and just having a lot of fun with the content. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it, and I really think this is going to be the way I want to go when, you know, it comes to Splatoon content. I think we're just going to have this fun, upbeat content, and maybe we're going to have some more informative content, kind of how I do with my Ninjala weapon guides. But honestly, SRB2 Dude's kind of got me covered on that front, so you know what, shoutouts to Dude. But I might do something a little different, you know, I might do like some theory crafting or stuff like that. But I'm excited. I think a lot of people are excited, and I'm gonna not let this whole bad experience with Splatoon 2 kind of sit in the back of my mind, because it shouldn't. You guys know the content I'm making now. You guys know that I'm loving the content. I'm loving all the edits, and you know, I'm very happy the channel's been growing too, and I think that was one of the biggest things that And that was one of the biggest reasons why I swapped content for a while, is because like I felt like it was a little oversaturated, so I wanted to jump out and hit, you know, a bit of a different game. And obviously, you know, I hit my stride with Ninjala there, and you know the channel's doing great and everything, and everything. But I wanna take the people who I got from my Ninjala community, and I want to take them back, and I want to be like, hey, I used to do this Splatoon content, and now with this new style that I have from like my previous videos, I want to bring that into Splatoon. And I think that is going to be such a great idea. So, hey, you never know. You might see a couple... I mean, Splatoon 3 is not till next year, so you might see a couple Splatoon videos coming out this year at some point. Maybe we'll go back. Maybe we'll do a mini-game video with the Discord. I've been wanting to do a Discord event for a while. Maybe we'll go back to Splatoon 2 and we'll do some mini-games, and we'll just have a lot of fun. And we'll just have a lot of fun with that. I'll just make a stupid little video on it. And I think we're just going to enjoy ourselves. I want to do more collabs with people when it comes back to doing Splatoon 2, and maybe trying to get some of the Splatoon creators to 1v1 me in Ninjala, which would be absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I have so many ideas up front that, you know, they're all circling in my head. It's just a matter of time. Can I get them out? But I've been talking for 16 minutes. I honestly didn't think I'd be talking for 16 minutes already. But I wanted to just let you guys know what's going on. I just wanted to let you know, hey, I think more content's going to be coming to the channel soon. I hope you guys all enjoy it, and I want to show the community that I've developed so far with all the, you know, all the extra subscribers we've gained and all the extra people watching the videos that might not even be subscribed. I just want to show you guys, hey, you know, I'm here to stay. I'm here to stay to make content. I'm here to stay to make, you know, I'm here to stay to make fun content and games content with everything. And I just, again, I'm hoping to reach that goal of 5,000 subs by the end of the year, and I just kind of want to just share the experience with you guys of where I want to take this channel and what I want to do with this channel, and, you know, show you some of my old pastimes with a new style added to them. But, you know, that's really what I wanted to talk about in this video. I thought I was gonna be a little more concerned with this video, but now just talking about it, it's kind of like a little bit of a weight has kind of been lifted off my, a little weight has been lifted off me, I should say. So, I just want to thank you guys for listening in for so long, and I will see you later. Until then, guys, as you know, this is CAJman777 signing off. Stay safe, everybody.